Got it.
Oh, that's such a good sound. I actually am really happy with that sound effect.
I thought you cracked a beer.
If only I should have. No,
If only.
I started on a porter, and it was our first enriched porter. It was
Hmm.
a mess. It was actually very, very bad. I didn't like the taste of it at all.
Yeah, there was a nuclear level reaction that rivaled that of Chernobyl.
Yeah, incredible. It was too enriched, honestly. It had too
Yeah.
much power, and it overloaded.
I'm gonna try an enriched stout next. I know it's gonna make me shit my brains out between being a stout and being having the enrichment factor. It's
Yeah,
gonna be an absolute mess,
yeah.
in another sense.
I don't think
But
your
I can't wait to
bowels
try it. I think the flavor will be great.
your bowels are not ready for the enhanced extra aspect of it, for sure.
Yeah.
It's not ready for you. But
We're cooking up something good over here, and we'll be excited to announce this within the next 3 to 12 months.
we're excited to release this piece of information in the next
Just
calendar
I
year.
just want to let you know, save your money now because we're looking for investors at a certain time. I can't tell you what yet. Can't tell you what, but you're gonna want to invest everything you have in this.
Well, you're gonna want to invest everything you got. Well, hey, too easy pod. We're back
Hmm.
another week. We're here 1 week post Halloween. We're into the darkness period out here,
Yeah,
Vancouver.
it's dark as shit.
Dark as shit. It's 5:53 p.m. right now. It's been dark for a full 45 minutes already.
Yeah,
So
it's about the same. I think at this time frame, just about now in the
yeah,
East Coast.
the only difference is we get more gray during the day. So you get
Yeah.
stuck with that. But
Uh,
what are you gonna do? Nice. Um, yeah. So just gotta keep the old seasonal depressies away for a bit, and then what? December 21st. Every day after that gets longer. So
is that what it is? That's my hey, guess that brother. Which brother's birthday is on December 21st?
damn.
You
Oh, good. That's a good.
never know what's gonna happen when you throw out a random date.
You never know. You never know. I would say, and I always lead back to him. But is it
Go
Keegan?
for it. It's Keegan. It's
Let's
Keegan.
fucking
Woo!
go! Yeah, felt good about that.
Wow, that was amazing.
Yeah, pretty electric stuff. I should probably wrap it right there, to be honest. That's the whole show.
Now that was the day the world was supposed to end in 2012. Just remember that.
Oh, the Mayan calendar, right?
The movie.
Oh, wasn't that based on the whole Mayan
Yeah.
calendar? Okay. Awesome. But yeah, no, I did not remember that. So yeah, we'll be at our 11-year anniversary of the world not ending.
Yeah.
Then every day after that, it's supposed to be sunny or more light every day after that until whenever seasons change again. And but
Yeah. Can't think that far in advance. Yeah.
it's only a month and a half away, so just gotta get through
Yeah.
that tough part there. But
I'll be reaching the midway point of the season over here at the ski house at that point.
that's what I was gonna say. We're reaching the holiday
Oh.
season. We're almost gonna be, we're like at least a quarter of the way through ski season for ski house. I mean, it's
Yeah,
like
getting close to like a quarter, maybe a third even at this point. 2 months down. September, October,
that's
be open till
nuts.
March. So I got like another what 5 months down.
I mean, has anyone? No one's even hit the slopes yet, right?
Killington just opened on Friday. So actually one of my employees went opening day there.
Really?
Yeah, first tracks, baby.
I said, gotta take the day off, boss. I gotta get first tracks in.
All right, so that's not how it worked out, but he did tell me just something funny. He was like, "Oh yeah, it was great. It was busy at first, but by like the midway point of the day, there was a longer line for the glizzy truck than there was for the lift line, like to go skiing. So it's kind of indicative of the type of day it was."
Yeah, that was the glizzy gulp sound for you there. But
Oh, I was wondering what the hell is that supposed to be?
um,
Um,
that's funny. Well, I'm glad that something's open now. I mean, you're gonna get busier now that everything's open, right?
yeah, I mean, we already picked up this weekend. It was pretty big. Like last weekend, I was like sitting around. I got some new boots actually. I was just sitting around like for like an hour during the day, like walking around in my new ski boots, like breaking them in.
Mhm.
So that's how slow it was. But this weekend, it was actually busy. Thank God, because
Nice.
it's definitely a lot more scary when it's slow and you're not making any money for a store that you need to pay rent for.
Well, yeah, I would definitely imagine that's the circumstance. And
Yeah,
hey, business is booming now. We're in Q4, and
it is. Hey, we just opened 7 days a week this past week.
wow,
Uh, yeah, you'd all know this. You got to follow the Instagram
I do
posts
follow these.
almost daily. No,
Not
no, not you. I just mean the viewers, please. The viewers need to follow the Ski House Instagram.
don't get me like that. But
Yeah.
yeah, you can see that absolute fire cropped meme that Josh commissioned from me.
Oh, good God.
Yeah, little boys room content only. Sorry, everyone, but
Yeah, absolutely disgusting, deplorable behavior. Um, just a couple more points on the ski season while we're on it,
oh,
because
please give it to me.
this is all I think about right now this time of year.
Yeah.
I sent it to Marcus the other day, but Tanner Hall just put out a new little ski video, like 15 minutes. If you want to get stoked for the ski season, it's called XO.
Yeah.
Highly recommend. Tanner Hall's a famous professional skier for all who are wondering. And if anybody wants Technica Blizzard gear, I get 50% off for friends and family. So if anybody's looking for a boot or ski, hit me up. Because I mean, I don't know, might as well save 50%. The reps don't usually like tell us to share that with friends and family. It's usually just like for us, but he explicitly mentioned that. So
Wow,
yeah.
absolute gas opportunity here. I like that you came on here using this as a chance to pitch your products. You're like, hey, business is a little slow. Let me, let
Well,
me
no, I'm not gonna be making any money off of this if I'm selling it to you for half price. Like this is not even from me. This would be from Technical Blizzard
you
themselves.
put
So
out the absolute.
I'm calling all the hogs in here. Hey, last year you and Marcus kept the store alive. You came in here and bought so much shit. The store is alive today. I need call to arms. I need everybody back in here this year buying as much shit as possible.
That's why you get one of these
Mm-hmm.
boys, right?
Yep. You
Once you
spend enough money in here, you get a ski house hoodie. Well,
free, kind of, not really.
only if you're friends with me.
If you're
I won't
free.
give that to anybody.
Well, listen, I'll be back. I need I mean, I Sydney wants to go skiing on the mountain that's, 10, 15 minutes from here.
Has
Uh,
she skied before? I can't remember.
she skied as a child once, but has never been.
Okay.
And her expectation is that I'm gonna show her how to do it, which is
I would recommend a lesson.
we're
I mean,
gonna
for honestly, like for both of you.
we're gonna get a lesson. Yeah, that's.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we need. Well, I need some stuff. I do need boots this year. So
Technical boots if they fit you well.
if they fit, but I don't know when I'm gonna have the opportunity to try them on. So
Yeah. Well, if you come on the
see
ski trip,
now,
come out for this New
as,
Hampshire outing, like you can try some on
yeah, as I
around
mentioned,
here.
I'm not planning on coming home for the holidays this year.
Well,
Which,
no, but for the are you going to be coming on the New Hampshire outing or no for the winter?
well, we still haven't figured that out yet because I have the wedding tasting
Yeah.
the first weekend in February. Uh,
Oh, that's
yeah,
late.
so if I were to come out for New Hampshire, then I would be away for like 2 weeks, which I
Yeah.
can't afford to
Well, if you get the chance to try on some boots, let me know.
do. Okay. I will let you
Yeah.
know. I won't buy it from any other ski house because
Well, no, of course not.
only one for me. But gonna need yeah, boots is number one, and maybe Sydney might need some accessories,
Of course.
little bib as well.
Oh, yeah. So for all who are wondering, pants or bib, I know you came to this podcast specifically for ski talk. You got to go with the bib. Bib's much warmer. You got the kangaroo pocket up here. You don't get snow down your back. You also look fucking
Why
badass.
are people against bibs?
It they were out of fashion for a while. The
Why,
bibs.
why were
It's
they?
just a fashion thing. Now I got my bib like 5 years ago,
Hmm.
just because I didn't like snow going down my back.
Yeah.
And now they're back in fashion, and now I should go back to the pants.
Why are why was it out of fashion? Was it just like very was it did it look silly? Was it or was it, you know?
I don't know. It's just you think you're looking at me. You think I know fashion?
Will
I'm a
you
guy who
run a
wears
store?
I wear like three shirts revolving every week, like two Narragansett shirts and a ski house shirt, and just wears hats and like I wash my jeans like once a week. Like I don't know fashion.
Well, that's fair enough.
I
I
can't.
mean, I don't think knowing fashion and washing your clothes has anything to do with each other, but
Well, I just wear this stuff because I don't know what else to wear.
I don't know what fashion is. You like disgusting, covered in fucking dirty clothes and shit.
I haven't showered at all this month. I don't know
I
fashion.
don't know fashion. I just don't get it. Listen, it's not
I smell like shit.
as we were as we were saying, we are coming up on the holiday season. We got Friendsgiving coming up for the those local to the New England area.
Yeah.
That's at
Uh,
Christmas, right?
you know, Jillian's is magical around Christmas, but it's real hardy around the Thanksgiving time. If you want to see all your old friends, go to Jillian's. Thanksgiving Eve, you can see all the old classics from high school.
Yes, that's when I don't want to go to Jillian's. That's when all the posers show up. Where for us, we're well, at least you
Yeah,
are. You're real Jillian folk.
yeah, I am. I am so much so that they made sure I don't enter that place. It's even close to the final hour.
Well, yeah. So I don't know. I don't know if we shared this
No,
already.
that's fine. We'll act like we shared it, and let the people guess based on
Yeah.
what I just said there.
Okay. Yeah. Well,
Don't want
thank
to be
you.
retelling old war stories.
Yeah, it was not a war story because there's no battle done. Let me tell you. But yeah, I you mentioned that you had another recent encounter at Jillian's where somebody was.
Oh, it wasn't a recent encounter, so to speak, but it was like just like a random story of like one of my friends who like blacklisted Jillian's for whatever reason
Oh no,
because
so he's blacklisted Jillian's or Jillian's
yeah,
blacklisted.
no, he's like I'm never going to Jillian's again, and it was for the most stupid reasoning. Like he was there, I don't know, just like went there for some drinks or something, and he was like talked to the waitress. He was like, "Oh, I want a caprese salad to go, but I'll let you know when I want it." And so they're like, "Okay."
Hmm.
And then he was like, "All right, I want to leave now. Like, where's my salad?" And like, "Oh, well, like, it's gonna take us a few minutes to make it."
Yeah.
And so that caused him to get irate and want to blacklist the restaurant.
That actually doesn't make any sense at all though.
No, it's completely on his fault. He's like, dude, like you didn't order it, like you didn't tell them when. Like they can't tell when you want to leave, but just by looking at you.
Yeah, I would have no expectation for that. I mean,
Yeah,
what are they supposed to do? Just stare at him the whole time and say like, I think he's adjusting. I think he's gonna get up and leave. You better get going on that caprese salad. Like that makes
yeah.
no sense. I don't get that at
Also,
all.
it's a fucking salad. It takes like I don't know 5 minutes to get one out of the kitchen, if that.
Yeah, I mean, okay. That I mean, if you're gonna fault Julian's for anything, saying it's gonna be a little bit to put
All
like
right.
what was it like 8 pieces of spinach, tomato, and
Mhm.
cheese on a bowl and then put it out there. Like I don't think that's hard, but I
No.
digress. I don't think it's
We
too
also got some locals in here. Like there was a clearly we got locals in here. I'm in the ski house by the way tonight. Um
obviously.
we had like this guy earlier this week. He was like coming in to pick up his gear. I don't know why he was coming in because it wasn't like supposed to be done, but we're like, oh, like it's not done yet, but we can get it done for you real quick. And he was like, no, don't rush. I'm like, oh, it'll only take us like 5 minutes if you don't mind waiting around. He's like, no. I'm just gonna go down the street, grab a beer. I'll be back when I'm ready. I'll be back. Don't rush. I'm gonna go get a beer. I think he just wanted any excuse to go to Jillian's and drink, so that way he could tell his wife, like, no, the guys at the ski house fucked up. I had no choice but to go wait at Jillian's.
Oh yeah, I think that was definitely. I mean, either that he probably wasn't gonna say shit. He probably just was said, "Hey, I'll be back in a few hours." And then you were like, "Oh, it'll take 5 minutes." He's like, "No, it fucking won't. I am
Yeah,
not going back
exactly.
home. I am not gonna go back home yet."
Like he knew his shit wasn't ready. It was just like, you know what? I'm gonna go ask for it, and when it's not ready, I'm gonna say, oh, I'm just gonna go grab a drink while it's waiting.
Don't sweat it. I'll be out of your hair for a few hours. Like, don't, like,
Fuck, it just like cracked me up. He's like, oh, I'll just go down the street and grab a drink. No worries.
he was just looking for any excuse to get out of there for sure.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do? Anyways, you were mentioning before. Well, I was mentioning before you went back to Jillian's talk.
Sorry, I just always get pulled back in. Right when anything come out, I'm right back in.
I think about. Well, yeah, the Friendsgiving that's going,
Mhm.
and seems like let's see, we got a
Presley would be hosting it, maybe, or was
Yeah,
she just
yeah.
asking about it?
Sounds like it's going to be on the Saturday, November 25th, and
Noise?
we got nine people who are interested in attending, including
Nine
yourself.
attendees? Wow.
So that's that's not bad. What are you bringing for food?
All right, so this is part of my gripe here. So it depends on what time the whole thing is at, the whole debacle. So I think last year we did it fairly
Dude, hold
early. I have
the
another. Ah, no, no. I had another friends. I had another friendsgiving that's slated for this year. It's on a Saturday. Wow, that's beautiful. We're all 20-something-year-olds. We can have dinner whenever we want. We'd probably want dinner at a dinner hour. Now I run this place 9 to 5 on a Saturday. They're doing it at 2:30. Who does that? Who eats dinner at 2:30 our age? I can
your
understand
other
on actually Thanksgiving, actually, but this is a friendsgiving. So it depends. Like if Presley's is earlier or in the day, like I won't bring anything because it'll be over by the time I'm out of work and get up, up to where she is. But if it's later, then I could bring some beer, bring some PBR, maybe enhanced beers, depending on how the process is
Enriched.
coming along.
I,
So
I would love to get a public demonstration of the enriched product, but I don't know if it's going to be ready at that time. That being said,
I don't think it will be, and not at all.
hmm,
But just it might be. So, but plain beers, enhanced beers, you're getting some sort of alcohol from me. You probably don't want me to cook anything,
no,
understandably so.
honestly, why I asked is more of just a hazard for anybody who was going to give them a heads up.
Yeah, no, I definitely I found this little niche brewery. They actually ship it all the way from Milwaukee.
Yeah, I can't believe actually that was the case when you showed me.
Yeah. So unless they have it at a reasonable hour and Presley requests like that, I bring something that's relatively easy for me to make, but it'll most likely be Becca helping supply any
It's
food.
probably gonna be Becca making the food, unless somebody's requesting a tray of the driest scrambled eggs they've ever had in their life.
Hey dude, I got some sitting on the stovetop from 8 a.m. this morning, just
I'm sure you
low
do.
burn, low heat, just drying them out.
Yeah, you gotta get out the crock pot and crack a few eggs in there in the morning.
Oh, now
Let's.
you're Crock-Pot. I thought it was Instapot earlier. Hold on.
Well,
See what I do? I got the Crock-Pot air fryer duo. I throw them in the Crock-Pot for a while, or the Instapot, 8 hours minimum. Then toss them in the air fryer, really crisp them up, dry them out.
just how like everybody loves their scramby eggs is dry and crispy.
Air fried.
Yeah. No, I do have the Instapot and the air fryer combo, and I would recommend that. I do think though that independent of each other, they may function better, but contain the conveniences unparalleled. Yeah.
I like that for any storage purposes too.
Oh,
Keeping like a 2-in-1 type thing.
2 in 1. If I could get a 3 in 1, I'd get. I don't even know what the third
Oh
piece.
God,
Get it? The steamer.
dude, don't get me going.
Five
Three
and
in one.
let's go five.
Oh God,
Yeah. Get a toaster oven in there.
that's like SpongeBob spatula in the first episode.
Exactly like that. As many in one as possible is what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
So if there's any more questions, Phil, that you have for our you know cooking equipment, then yeah, please come on the Too Easy Pod and talk about your
Yeah. If you
questions.
want to know how to cook the driest eggs imaginable to man,
Yeah.
right here.
This is probably the number one place in North America to swap recipes. I'll tell you that. It's
Hey, I can almost touch Emerald Lagasse from here.
yeah. Well, no. But well, yeah, you keep me posted on what you're bringing. I will not obviously be in attendance for Friendsgiving. I already celebrated Canadian Thanks. Well, I didn't do shit actually for Canadian Thanksgiving, but
I didn't do shit.
I did fucking
Get
shit.
that sound like. Get that sound like.
The yeah, in Canada it's in October, so that already passed. But yeah, I don't get
Did
days off
they?
for it.
I'm sorry. Did Canadians murder and pillage a bunch of Indians in October? Is that what happened? They
I
tried
mean,
to do it earlier than us.
classic problematic sentence there for multiple reasons. First of all, yes, Canadians
We
did.
need we need Marcus here. God damn it.
First of
He'd
all,
back me up on this. He'd back me up.
absolutely did atrocious things to the indigenous population in Canada. Yes, that is true.
Thank you.
There is a day that is considered Canadian Thanksgiving, but there's a multitude of other things that's going on that holiday, so it's kind of lumped all in one. But yeah, so
On to the next point. M never punished me.
So if we're talking fantasy football, absolutely. M never. I just put a little feeler out in the chat to stimulate a punishment.
Yeah, let's see. Nothing. So
Nothing
I've
yet.
been- I've been I've been very. She's had a whole damn week.
She
How
doesn't
much
have.
more time does she need?
She only had. It's only been 4 business days.
We don't. Football happens on the weekend as well, asshole.
Well, fantasy football doesn't always happen on the weekend, so
It's happening right now. Right now. Look at that shit. Well, that's a commercial, but it's right there.
yeah, that's true. But I really want her to punish you. So I think there's football happening tomorrow as of this week. So I think we should at least give her to the end of the day tomorrow. Dole a punishment out. I'm just saying. I think that's what's needed.
I think she just needs the $5.
I think. Well, you know what? Either way, you need to get punished for something, and I hope it's really good. Because I'm gonna.
Depends. Like I'll try to do just about anything, but if it's absolutely egregious, like we'll have to
I
see.
mean, how much more egregious could it have been what I already did this year?
No, that wasn't that bad. You're cleaner than ever.
With my eyes
I'm
just
sorry, that probably kept you clean for a month.
burnt out of my skull from onion
Yeah, thank you. Like that's a thank you right there. Like I wouldn't have needed a shower for a whole week.
I'll tell you what, Sydney was not happy about that.
Speaking of showers in the Taunton River, that reminds me. Marcus's parents handed out crabs at Halloween this year. Absolutely electric.
The agenda on this is just all over the place. Um, yep. Marcus's parents handed out crabs at Halloween this year. Just put live crabs in the kids' bags. Very
Yep, they were delectable. I went by dressed. Well, you already know what I went dressed as.
yeah.
But I almost caught a crab in my ass. It was so close.
So close. He almost had it. He skedaddled all the way over there and made sure that he got a delectable crab in his bag. And you know, could have been better. And I heard reportedly very limited finger damage from the
Oh
crab.
no, I thought it was more than ever.
More than ever. Oh, great. Even better.
Well, we got to check our sources on that,
Good
but
check.
I've heard more than ever. A
Yeah.
lot of reputable sources have told me that more fingers than ever were lost at the DeSuto's residence this year.
Full fingers lost. Yeah,
Yeah, they were handing out full fingers for Halloween. It was insanity.
a lot of fishing wounds over there in that on that property. So
Now, what were you handing out for Halloween?
I was handing out full size candy bars, and yeah,
Mr. Moneybags over here.
just money bags. No, no,
Dude,
no.
full size candy bars. God damn.
I had to go. I had to do it to him first of all. So, but yeah, I mean, this is my first chance to ever hand out candy at home. When I was growing up, we didn't really have any trick or treaters, so we never got to
Yeah.
hand out any candy or anything like that. So, yes, first place I lived where that was the case. I purchased several bars. I got some Reese's. I purchased, let's see, an Arrow bar. There was
Fuck is that?
a Mars bar. There was, I think maybe it's a Mr. Big or something like that.
Dude, what kind of fucking is this like Canadian candy? What is this?
Canadian candy. Yeah, this is Canadian candy.
What the you should have just been handing out full beers to these kids.
Yeah, no, well, I don't see how that correlates, but
Well, as long as it's below 5%, they can drink it legally.
that's also not true. But
I spoke to my lawyers.
I don't know. You're handing out alcohol to minors.
It's below 5%. It doesn't really do anything.
Doesn't
Not a
count.
lot of people know this, but if you drink below 5% alcohol, you can drive as much as you want.
Wow, I actually didn't know that at all.
Yeah,
Yeah, so good fact, everybody. Take that as gospel, and you go ahead and drive with it. But
write
yeah,
that down.
all Canadian candy, except for obviously the Reese's. Oh, you know what else I bought? Kinder eggs. Kids
Oh,
shits. I got the mega ones, so they were like this big, and I really wanted to open one. Like I really wanted to see what the toy was, and I didn't. Well, okay. Here's also the thing. I bought like 20 something bars and things with candy, and then only like 10 kids showed up. So I
So
had
did
to
you have any Kinder eggs left over or no?
fucking no. It was the only one that I didn't have any left over. I was so pissed. I knew as
Wait,
soon.
did you give the kids the choice of which one to choose, or were you handing out the bars to them?
No, I put them in a basket. And
Okay.
when they knocked or rang the doorbell, I went over there and then offered them a choice. And then, of course,
Sure.
for the first two fucking kids that showed up, I'm irate about this. I put one egg in the basket thinking, like, okay, there's a plethora of bars in front of that. We'll see what happens. First kid takes the egg. Like,
Dude, I don't blame them.
it's so attractive looking. Like, how can you resist this massive egg that's just peering out of a mountain of candy? You know?
Dude, any egg, anytime, I'm in there. So
So yeah, so that was a mistake. So I was withholding I think I got like three of them, but I was withholding the other ones for a bit because there's so much other candy to give out. So, like we'll see. And then we made it all the way through and there was one left at the end of the night. And then the last two kids showed up and Sydney answered the door and she put one of the eggs in the basket, the last one, and then of course the kid took it. So then I get a toy. I didn't get a toy. I didn't get it. I wanted to open it. I didn't want to eat it at all. I didn't want any of the
yeah.
chocolate. I wanted the toy. And yeah, I didn't get one. So that was a big bummer. But the kids seemed really happy. So that was cool. Coffee crisp. That was the other candy bar.
So what the fuck is that? What are these?
It's
Any equivalents? All right, so I think Aero bar has got to be like a Milky Way. The coffee crisp, got to be like a Heath bar, maybe. What else we got? Did you try any? Like, what are these?
yeah, I'm aware of what they all are. The Arrow bar
Am
is
I right? Aero bar has got to be. That's got to be like a no. Three Musketeers. Three Musketeers. Arrow. Three Musketeers. Arrow. No.
is so wrong.
Fuck is this shit?
An Arrow bar it's just a bar of milk chocolate, but it's aerated, so it's got air bubbles in it.
Like a Crunch bar?
Nope, no crunch at all. It's just milk chocolate in sections, and it's got bubbles in it. Go ahead, Google it right now.
Hmm. Hmm.
Mm. Sorry.
What the hell? What is this?
Yep. And yeah, so there's that.
Wait,
Then
wait, wait. Is that you bought a Nestle product? Canceled, pal.
yeah, I didn't. Well, see, here's the thing. I didn't know because it's Canadian. I didn't realize until after I bought it. I
I
thought
looked it up. It says Nestle right above the arrow.
uh pass. Like
I'm a hard hitting reporter. God damn it.
listen, I went out and bought candy the Monday the night before. Okay, so
Pass.
everywhere was fucking cleaned out. I had to go to several
Oh, look at him backpedaling. Look at him backpedaling.
backpedaling. I'm aware
He's
of what I've
backpedaling.
done now. I'm aware. And yeah, no, it's I didn't want to do it. I got what was available. Um yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I got Reese's. Coffee Crisp is like it's more like a really tall, fat Kit Kat. That's like coffee flavored, and it's like got more of wafer in the middle than it does like chocolate.
Hmm. That's Nestle too. Oh.
Fuck, is it?
Dude, you're getting canceled to high hell right now.
Son of a bitch.
Holy shit.
I didn't know. I didn't know.
5 seconds of research, people. If I can do it, anybody can. He knew
Oh
what
my
he was
god,
doing.
you wouldn't do it though. That's the thing.
He knew what he was doing.
There's literally no chance that
He
you're.
supports big chocolate.
I
That's it.
don't.
You heard it here first.
Speaking of big, I also purchased Mr. Big.
No, let's see how much Nestle makes of that.
Well, that's actually made by Cadbury.
Hmm.
Yeah. So, which is owned by Mondelez International, which is
Just owned by who?
well, it's their own thing, but it's
All right, so Mr. Beast is showing up here. That's no
not
help.
Mr. Beast. I don't know. No, it's Mr. Big.
I typed in Mr. Big and Mr. Beast D's Nuts Candy came up instead.
That's what the fuck. Mr. Beast has a D's nut candy.
100%.
Feastables. Mr.
What the hell?
Bars. D's nuts. Wow, dude. Do I like Mr. Beast?
He seems like an all right dude.
Yeah, whatever. You just saw that thread on Reddit where he's digging wells for people in Africa, and now you're
No, I saw that stuff everywhere. And then he did the thing for the blind people or the deaf people at one point. He seems like he does some decent stuff sometimes with the
Yeah,
money that he's got.
you're just in the hive mind.
I mean, if he's doing it, he's doing it. There's no like questioning
No,
it.
I agree. I agree. I mean, anybody
I don't know how he is behind closed doors, but he's like done some nice things for some nice, like for some people that need things done
could
for
be
them.
absolutely deplorable behind closed doors, but
Yeah,
public
I can only
face.
speak to what I can see.
He's currently doing a lot of charity, so
Behind Matt Lauer's closed doors, he could be a deplorable human being.
now I wish I could make the door creaking sound. Yes, Mr. Big. I think Mr. Big was probably the best one besides the Reese's that I got.
Okay,
So that was pretty solid.
you're just saying that because that's the only one that's not Nestle.
No, no,
You're caught in a
no,
web of lies.
no.
Look at him.
I also bought Mars bars,
Mm.
and Mars bars are basically the same as a Milky Way, but they don't sell Milky Way here, really.
Yeah, I've heard of Mars bars before.
Yeah,
Don't they own a bunch of different companies too? Or
Mars.
am I wrong in saying that?
They have a lot of. They make more candy than you think they make.
Yeah, because they make Milky Way, like they own that stuff, don't they?
Hmm.
I'm pretty sure they do. We don't need to spend the whole time looking up candies. I feel like that's
I
gonna
mean,
get
like I
old
feel
pretty
like
quick.
this is pretty interesting. They do three
The only
months.
thing I wanted, the only thing I wanted to do is I just wanted a gotcha moment, and I feel like I got enough of those.
You did. You got me. They make Snickers as well. That's crazy.
Hmm.
They do M&Ms, Skittles, Starburst. Dude, Mars is. They're making some candy. Let me tell you. But
Dude, they're
anyway,
full
that was
Wonkaing it up.
that was what I did on Halloween. I had excess candy, had to dispose of it. But I didn't get a toy out of my eggs. So what are you gonna do?
It's the saddest thing.
Yep. In other news, Celtics looking fire. So that's great.
Dude, absolutely nutty. Bald Derek White going off.
All Derek White going off. So
They're gonna go undefeated this year.
yeah, probably not, but
Book it.
book it
Make
now.
sure you edit. Make sure you edit in a clip of them losing their next game right into here.
I'm not doing edits for shit on this.
I know you're not. I know you're not.
So,
I'm just joking.
that,
Yeah, no, they're looking absolutely nutty. I typically don't watch the Celtics regular season, but I'm already tuning in because I don't know, they just look insane and gets me excited for basketball, which I haven't really been excited for any basketball like besides like postseason in forever.
hey, there you go.
Maybe
Yeah.
it's because the Patriots are so ass right now.
They are they are looking a little cheap for sure, and by a
A
little,
little.
I mean a lot.
Don't get me heated. Don't get me heated.
Gotta finish. Gee,
I'm up to here right now.
let me finish. Come on. They look very bad. Yeah, not good. Not good stuff. But hey, we got something going on here.
Yeah, we
So,
get the B's and we get the C's. Forget
yeah,
about the P's.
yeah, 100%. And up here, I got nobody to talk to anything about it because they only watch hockey and
Well, they know about the B's then.
they know about the bees. Yep, they do. But they don't want to talk about that. They want to talk about their own C's, the Canucks, who are also doing very well right now.
That's a C? I would have thought that was a K.
No, Canuck is a C.
Learn something
It
new
has
every day.
K in it, but it's a C.
Is that an NHL hockey team?
Yeah.
Here's to me, pal. Are they any good ever?
Like yeah, we played the Bruins played them in the Stanley Cup like 10 years ago.
I said recently. Come on now.
No, as of the last 5 years or so, they've been pretty shit. But this year they're looking very good. Although
That's the only time of like I don't pay too much attention to hockey. Like, don't get me wrong, but like, yeah,
yeah,
just news to me.
news to
But
you.
that's a team. So if that's of any indictment to the quality of the Canucks,
Yeah, well, it probably is, to be honest. But anything else? Anything else in your brain?
no, I think that wraps it up for me. Main thing for me today was the stoke of the ski season coming in. Got some new boots, gonna get some new skis.
Great.
I'm fucking psyched. Yeah.
I can't wait to get back out there and give it another go on the slopes this year.
Yeah. Like I said, if anybody wants some 50% off technical Blizzard gear, feel free to use promo code. Make sure to smash that subscribe button, comment in the
Ring that bell, baby! Ring that bell. But yeah,
No, I'm all set.
good stuff. Yeah, gotta say, things off to a hot start. Too easy, you know what I mean?
Too easy. Hey, look at this HJY shirt. Look at this. Look at that. Look at that.
Hair in your lunch. You're such a fucking boomer, dude. Like your 94.
Hey, it's a Gansett shirt.
Your 94 HJY t-shirt.
We get one station in the ski outs and it's HJY. You better believe when I saw this t-shirt, I was getting it.
Yeah, just slamming a whole lot of love over and over again in the basement. And that
we need that on the soundboard.
Yeah, that's got to get on the soundboard. We got to get the clip of Josh doing it though, because that's
yes,
pretty elite as well. So, oh, by the way, Josh said he just got a sick pair of shoes off Nordstrom Rack because he followed Pete Davidson's advice. So, also for those folks who are looking off deals, you gotta hit up Nordstrom Rack.
All right, so what the hell did that even mean? I'm confused. What do you mean follow Pete Davidson's advice? All right, we're back in. We're back in.
We're not ending it. We're back in. He said that he must have watched a video probably with Pete Davidson in it, and Pete must have recommended going to Nordstrom Rack to get some shoes, probably in a large foot size. Because
what kind of shoe is this? Is this like a off-brand shoe? Like what is this? Is it like a Nordstrom brand shoe? It
was like a runner. It was like a running shoe, like an athletic shoe.
Oh, all right.
Oh, so yeah,
was it like a good deal? How good of a deal was this?
I don't know. I don't have the details on how good of a deal it was. I heard it was.
I just want to know, like, is he still paying $100 for like a $200 shoe?
I mean, that would be a very good deal. That's 50% off.
It would be a good deal. Okay, you're right. But like, still, I don't want to spend $100.
That's your problem.
But if we're saying he paid $30 for this shoe, I'd be running to Nordstrom right now.
I think confidently I can say that he got a good deal on it, and I think that's really all that matters. Mm-hmm. You know, Josh, you think he's buying $200 shoes?
Maybe he likes, like, if he gets into something, he'll buy something real fucking fast. He spent a lot of money on that rock climbing wall real quick because he got real into it, and I commend him for that. He goes in. He doesn't half-ass something. It's just like, all right, I want to do this. Let's do it.
I was going off the fact that I don't think he's a big like sneakerhead, so I don't think he's buying like very expensive shoes.
No, not necessarily. But if he gets into something, like he gets into it, it's not just like, oh, I'm kind of into this, so I decide to dabble just a little bit. It's like, no, if I'm into this, like I'm fucking like, let's roll.
Well, I don't know. Maybe he's taking Skeet's advice and he's getting into some high fashion. So we'll see. I hope Josh shows up. He does have the same Riz though, so we'll see. But I hope Josh shows up at the next event, just swagged out from his Nordstrom Rack purchases.
Swagged out in ski house attire.
Yeah, now available at Nordstrom Rack. But truly that I think is it, because I don't have any other updates from the good folks that we commiserate with. So
no, yeah, that's a great word. Yeah, that's it for tonight. You're not pulling me back in again. I'm out.
I'm out too. Well, that's I need a beer closing sound. I don't know, that doesn't exist. I need gulping.
Yeah, no, you need to do like the reverse. Just reverse it. Yeah. Or you pull me back in. Get the shit out of here.